whatever. I hope you guys hit skip. I hope you hit skip. If I can't make money off of my videos, nobody can. That's right. I don't care anymore. I don't. I'm just talking to my audience. And if you want to contribute to the channel, of course, you can always hit the super thanks on the bottom there on all of my videos. If you want to give to the channel, YouTube is pretty much shutting me down, but that's okay because that doesn't affect our relationship between us. So I'm going to keep doing what I do. But right now, I want to get into the topic here, and I want to ask you guys a quick question. What comes to mind when you hear this? Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. I know. It was a magical time, guys. We are going to talk about the upcoming documentary, Superman, the Christopher Reeve story, and Black Panther. What's up, guys? This is The Gospel According to Mark with a C. He is I, and I am he. Just taking some time to tell you exactly what's on my mind. Thank you for joining me once again, my friends. I hope all is well with you. Now, guys, I saw earlier today the 3.5-minute trailer for the upcoming documentary, Superman, the Christopher Reeve story. And let me tell you, it broke me down, man. It broke me down. It really did. Christopher Reeve, his story is one of triumph. It's one of tragedy. And it's one of triumphing through tragedy. Okay, so it's a worthy story to tell. So I'm glad for that reason. And for another reason also, I have to thank the people who are putting this together for reminding all of us, especially all of us men, what it means to actually honor a man, to respect his legacy, because there seems to be some confusion, which is the reason why I have to tie this in to the Black Panther situation, because, guys, I would like to just say that it's a no-brainer how you honor a man and protect his legacy. But apparently, there seems to be some misunderstanding. So I take every opportunity that I can to point this thing out. But first, before we get into that aspect of it, let's talk about this documentary that's going to be up and coming here, okay? And I'm going to read a little bit from Gizmodo.com. And it says here, I'm going to start with the headline. DC's Christopher Reeve documentary looks historically heartbreaking. Get to know the hero behind the definitive cinematic Man of Steel in Superman, the Christopher Reeve story. We may still have a while to wait before we can feast our eyes on James Gunn's take on the Man of Steel, but that isn't stopping DC Studios from reminding fans how goated the OG cinematic Superman was in its upcoming documentary on Christopher Reeve. Today, Warner Brothers and DC Studios dropped a trailer for Superman, the Christopher Reeve story. As one might surmise from the title, the documentary explores how Reeve went from being a classical actor to inarguably the best iteration of the caped hero. It is a matter of opinion. It's my opinion as well. But like I said, some of you might have your favorites. Maybe it's not Christopher Reeve, but we can all agree that his take on Superman was pretty damn special. Interspersed among the trailer's talk show interviews and candid home video footage of Reeve rehearsing and playing various sports are interview segments from Susan Sarandon and his children, Alexandra Reeve Givens and Matthew Reeve, who will cameo in Gunn's Superman film. Now, Matthew Reeve and I guess Alexandra Reeve Givens will be cameoing in James Gunn's Superman film. That kind of suggests that they don't believe that it's disrespectful or dishonoring their father to continue with the character after he has passed away. Once again, message for all of those people out there who believe somehow, some way that it's dishonoring Chadwick Boseman to go on with the character. Like, it blows my mind, guys, how we have to stay in the bit. This is the reason why, guys, and I'm sorry I gotta say it. This is the reason why Black people have such a hard time getting shit done. We can't even get to an understanding that you honor somebody by continuing their vision, by continuing what they work for. We can't even get that basic understanding. We've been arguing about this thing for years. Meanwhile, you have had how many Superman films? since Christopher Reeve has passed away. And now we get this documentary. Meanwhile, we're still stuck at, no, it's disrespectful, silly. We can't go on. No. Let me ask you guys something, guys. Ask you guys something. After Christopher Reeve passed away, how would you have felt if the next Superman movie had opened with, let's say, Lois Lane? Lois Lane attempting to save Superman's life after he fell off of a horse and broke his body, right? Some of you would say, that's not the same, Mark. It's not the same. No, it's exactly the same. It's not the same because he's Superman. He can't get hurt falling off of a horse. Well, T'Challa has all types of medical advancements and breakthroughs. They're superior. They have the herb. They have all of these things. There's no way that character dies off screen from an undisclosed disease. It's the same thing. So Superman dies because he fell off a horse. How fucked up, honestly, would that be? You mirrored the death of this iconic character with the actor. Is that not the most tackiest thing you ever heard of in your life? But somehow they did ask us to accept that. It's okay. Superman had a son, and you're going to get all of the Superman stories, but you're going to have it through Superman Jr. So stop crying about it, they tell you. Does that make any sense whatsoever? Well, Black Panther, he's not as famous, he's not as popular and beloved as Superman. But we're trying to get him there. You understand? We never had a chance because they killed him. They killed him before he could continue his breakthrough, you know? But that's what they're talking about. That's the way they did, all right? But fortunately, the good people over at DC, they have a better vision. They have true respect for Christopher Reeve and for the character of Superman. And let's go on here. It says, as well as, of course, highlighting the path to Reeve taking on the iconic role, the documentary will showcase Reeve's tenure as Superman from 1978 to 1987 and how he turned tragedy, or the tragedy of his paralyzation from a 1995 horse riding incident into a powerful life of disability activism. I'm sorry, guys. Dovetailed in the Superman announcement tweet is a link to the Christopher and Dana Reeve Foundation for DC fans to get involved with disability activism. I'll be damned. Isn't that amazing? Now, remember, Chadwick Boseman died from colon cancer, something that kills over 50,000 people every year, okay? His wife recently, I think it was in March, tried to bring awareness to colon cancer. She marched in DC. Nobody picked that story up. I did. I talked about it. Maybe I'll leave a link to that also in the pinned comment below. You can check it out. You didn't hear Marvel talking about it. They didn't raise any type of awareness about that. They don't give a fuck. All of these people who are saying that, no, it honors Chadwick Boseman to kill the character that he brought to life. Nobody talked about how you could turn what happened to him, you could turn that into empowerment and awareness and information for other people who might need that. But you have it here. Once again, thank you, DC. Thank you. Thank you for showing how you handle and how you honor your heroes, whether it's the actor or whether it's the character. So yes, they had a Christopher and Dana Reeve Foundation for DC fans to get involved with disability activism. Superman, the Christopher Reeve story, will receive a limited theatrical release next month on September 21st and September 25th before presumably heading to Max on a later date. So that's great. It's a limited release and it's going to be out on September 21st and 25th. I do intend on seeing this. If not, I'll catch it on Max like they said here. But I just think that it's so special what they're doing for the actor, for the character, for the actor's family. And I just wish more people would understand this is how you honor a man. But unfortunately, we're stuck in the Black Panther fandom. We can't even get that basic understanding that that's how you honor a man. The problem is we have too many people in the fandom who are not men. You know, too many people who like not Chadwick Boseman, like Nate Moore and Ryan Coogler, who were so wrapped up in their feminine feelings, quite honestly, they didn't understand that it's the nature of a man to pick up that flag, to go boldly forward, to honor their fallen brother. They didn't even think about it. Nate Moore said it was a quick conversation. We really didn't think about it. What the actual fuck? But that's what we're dealing with, guys. So I would say be on the lookout for this documentary. I know I will be, in the upcoming year. Actually, what is it? Next month, right? September 21st and 25th. Be on the lookout for that. We're going to watch that, and we're going to fully appreciate the fighting spirit of Christopher Reeve, the vision of Christopher Reeve, the love of his family, the dedication, the just the fight that that man put into life, that he could be an inspiration to all of us. And I think it's great. I just wish that more people would understand that, how that concept works. But hopefully, me pointing this out, some people, maybe one or two, will get it. But anyway, guys, you can get in the comment section. You can let me know how you feel about this. Do you plan on seeing this? Do you understand the comparison that I'm making here? Do you think it's not the same somehow? Do you think that it's different? Sound off in the comment section. I look forward to hearing your thoughts as always. This is The Gospel According to Mark with a C. Rock on. And hit that subscription, hit that like, hit that share, and of course, if you feel like it, hit that super thanks.